How y'all doing? I want to just give you guys some information because 2023 should be everybody's year because you should be focusing on what you need to be doing. Now, this is what to me is important. Okay, let's just talk. And I'm not going to stay here long because I have another video I want to drop for you. Okay, because I just need to give you stats after stats after stats so you can understand how to get it. Now, you see the title. What the title says, it's like can a man survive on $49,000 a year? You know, the individuals have put out there saying that, you know, the average is $47,000 a year, but they keep stats on everybody. Okay. This is their job. You live in the metaverse. You live in Disneyland. Okay. So you need to be brought up to speed on what's up and what's happening, but you think everything's a joke. But let me just show you how you should prepare your sons, getting ready, kings, into this actual, you know, situation. You already been through it. You know the struggles. You know the real. You know what's going on. So don't act like it's not really genuine of what's happening. I need to educate people on things of what's really happening. I am a natural healer. I'm a herbologist. So you can go to foursidesoflife.com and get your health and take care of that. But here right now, you know, I still understand how to actually navigate in this actually beast of what they call an actual life that you living in and whatnot. But you don't know where real. So let me show you some information, some real stats where you need to understand what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And maybe you should rethink your process of thought and stop thinking the same way. A lot of us are just thinking the same old way over and over again and not actually making any changes. You listening to the wrong individuals because they just do a lot of loud talking, but they don't have no action behind it. They educated. They telling you should be doing this and doing that, but they're not. If you go into their life, they're not really doing nothing. So why are you gonna take advice from somebody that ain't got nothing of their own? They're not doing nothing at all. That's just truth. That's just the truth. You know, they need to be speaking life into you. Okay, beloved. Oh, so let's go here. Let me show you some things. Let me show you. Because I want people to know and see for themselves. So let me get this right here for you. Okay. So you see that? I wanted to type right here. What does the average man make in the United States? I wanted you to see that. You see what they say you made in 2019? You made a little over $38,000 a year. That's crazy. I mean, listen. You probably think you can survive off, and most of us can. We know how to work it. You know what I mean? But a lot of us is displaced, and we all over the place, especially the so-called African Americans, the ones that they labeled us with. You all over the place, and you don't want no queen, or the queens feel like they don't need no king, or they want to actually, you know, you to be making like $90,000 to $100,000 a year. Okay, where they do that at? That's not even logical. I'm gonna just show you, you know, because I'll pull that stats up in another video. But let me go right here. You know, that's what they say. So I wanted to get more specific. And I said, what is that average salary for an African male in 2022? And lo and behold, they gave me both. You see right here? Talked about the counterpart, the white brothers. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. You all in this together. So, you know, let's just keep it real. The median salary by race, I didn't even say that. I just said, you know, I wanted to know this specific to see if the kings and queens, the kings are just getting a fair deal. Look at, however, black men median salary is $49,000, which is only 82% of what the white male earned. Look at that. That's not much. You know, that's not too far off. Okay. So, and just a bit less for the queen, but we just talk about the kings right now. Okay. So I went over here to what is it called? Let me tell you. I went over to Chat GPT. Okay. So we talked about this in the HK network, showing individuals how to use it, telling them how powerful it is. They can use it to actually take care of other things like articles and ebooks and for their website. But this is not neither here or there. You can look that up for yourself. It's all good. It's a lot of individuals telling you how you can actually just get it in and use this. But this is the AI. It's here. Okay. It's here. A lot of individuals just don't want to take it serious. But look, I typed in, can a man live? I didn't say African American. I said, can a man live on $49,000 a year in US. Because that's real. Okay. And it didn't give me enough. Y'all can actually pause this and do it on your own. But I wanted to go a little deep diver and I'm because I know everything and you know everything that they charge you out here for. So you really can't. Listen, it says right here, living in $49,000 a year in US would likely require budgeting and financial planning. Okay, as it's below the medium household income in the country. Okay, the cost of living. I'm gonna read this a little fast for you. In the U.S. varies greatly depending on the location where you at. See, so a person's ability to live on $49,000 a year would depend on the cost of living in the area where they live at. Now you probably saying to yourself, I want this. That ain't my fault. Listen, that's the average. This is what they dishing out. It's disrespectful out here for kings and queens. Okay, keep it continue. But they got you displaced, beloveds. Okay, they do. For example, living in the city with a high cost of living, such as New York and San Francisco, would be more than difficult. More than difficult. Okay, that's what it is. More than difficult a year than living in more of the rural area. Go out there in the sticks, out there in the rural area, in the dirt, you'll be all right. Okay. Or a city with a lower cost of living. So you need to go to a lower cost of living. You don't need to be living really nice, okay? Additionally, lifestyle choices such as the type of housing, transportation, food would also play a role. You got to eat, right? You got to drive to get where you need to go to work, right? Okay, you got to go visit people, transportation, and determining how feasible it is to live on $49,000 a year. I need you to lighten up, queens. Real talk. I need you to understand other kings when you tell them they need to go ahead and get it when actually inflation has went over higher. So you need to understand what I'm talking about, this transformation of wealth. I'm not playing when I'm trying to teach you how you need to get out. I'm out. Nugget. Okay. It is also important to consider any other factors such as dependence, debt, savings. For example, if a person has a family to support, well, don't you got a family? You got kids? I know you do. Or a lot of debt. You're living in the metaverse, so you got a lot of debt because you want to buy some things. It would be more difficult for them to make ends meet on $49,000 a year. Slow down. Understand where they're coming from, queens. It is more than difficult for them to make it. The fact that they actually still going to work is amazing. Okay, anyways, however, with carefully budgeting and financial planning, you basically living and just working just to pay bills. That ain't real life. Okay, it is possible to make $4,000 a year and work. This would more likely involve cutting back unnecessary expenses, looking for ways to increase income through a side hustle. Get yourself a side hustle or asking for a raise. Ask, please, can I get a high raise? And being mindful of long-term savings investments. Do you have investments? Are you mindful of your investment? This is what's up. People are not really talking about things like this because this is real information. I just wanted you to hear for yourself. It ain't easy for these kings, queens, to make it on no $47,000, $45,000, $35,000 a year, $50K a year. It's very difficult for a man, period, in the U.S. to make it. Now inflation is higher. I think you might want to think about cutting back on your actual restrictions on what your requirements of having someone in your life. You need a king just like you need a queen. Kings. On that note, I'm going to let y'all go. I'll catch you in the next video because if you pay attention to the greatest transformation of wealth, because it's here right now, you're focusing on recession. You need to be focusing on investment because the greatest transformation is here and you can get a piece of the pie and get off this side because you're listening to individuals telling you where to invest. I'm Kareem. Peace.